Hello again, my friends. We are back. Another great American craft beer segment with Kyle. For our sampling pleasures and tasting delights on this wonderful Friday, we have an ass kicker beer. Well, actually, I've not had this one, but this company is dominating the IPA world. This is from the 450 North Brewing Company. Now, they're located out of Columbus, Indiana. This is the Juicy Nuggets, not to be confused with Fruity Nuggets. They are going with the Nuggets theme. Picked up a sampler pack from the great Steve Meixell yesterday. The Fruity Nuggets is in there. That's one of the best IPAs I've ever drank. Probably the best, quite honestly. Not had this one yet. Everything from this company. Juice Box was the only beer from this company I did not care for. I reviewed, I think, 10 of them. I tried 12 of them. They've all been just above average elite. The one last night, Pixel Bomb, was in between. I liked it. I wasn't nuts about it. But 90% of these beers I'm nuts about. It says this is a double dry hopped IPA, Galaxy, Mosaic, and Citra hops. You just gotta love the artwork on this. These guys, now they're located out of Columbus, Indiana. I've said that before with this company. Small batch production. Very, very limited production. They are starting to get some across the river, or not the river, across the border there at Whitey's. About 20-25 minutes from here if you take 74. But, boy, even in Indiana, the production of this brewery is hard to find. I had a buddy in Muncie, and he couldn't even get this. So, they just make IPAs. They do have some stouts and some ambers and some on the Oktoberfest. But again, this is the Juicy Nuggets. Let's go ahead and get a pour. Get the Moorline glassware going. I have not had this one, but I'm sure it's going to be awesome. And I wanted to review one I have not had. I do have the Fruity Nuggets in there. I screwed up. Had this beer from them called the Crystal Vision I put in the freezer last night. I ended up falling asleep and it was shot and almost busted. And not only that, but the sticker is gone as well. So let's go ahead and get a pour on the 450 Juicy Nuggets. One other thing about this beer, it checks in at 7.2% alcohol by volume, 7.2. So that's actually perfect for me because you start getting above 8, 9, 10%. It's like, okay, you get in trouble, and also too, just at that point, really, you need. Look at that color. Oh my God, look at the color on this beer. I mean, it's almost a hazy IPA. It's not saying it's a New England hazy IPA. Look at the color. Juicy Nuggets. Oh, man. I'll tell you what, the hops. It says, for maximum freshness, please enjoy this beer soon after purchase. And there is no can date. I don't like... That might be the one thing for 450 I'm not into, is there's no can. However, the one cool thing about 450, at least in those last three, these are peel-offs. And I'm seeing a lot of... That's awesome. Not that a lot of people care, or the nerds like me, but Urban Artifact, all their canned beers. Also, I saw my buddy Greg McVeigh, shout out to Greg. He had an Odd Side Ale, which is another great company I want to talk about here in a few minutes, out of Michigan, that had the same thing with the peel-off tabs. I'm into that. I am super, super nerdy, I know, but I really love just to try a lot of things that I can. Now, this is just almost like the haziest IPA I've ever seen. My goodness, folks, look at the color of this particular beverage. Mercy, mercy, mercy. Get the smell here quick. Citra, pineapple, mango, fruit, passion, just fruit. Those hops, what hops were in this one? Double dry hop IPA, Galaxy, Mosaic, and Citra. Now, big Mosaic fan. Galaxy's cool. Citra's, I don't mind, but definitely big on these. So let's thank the brewers at 450 for all their hard work, continuing to brew kick-ass beers, and thanks to the great Steve Meixell, and also I'm going to say thankful to sit and watch a great sports weekend. You got basketball, football, some hockey in there, just all of it taking place tonight. So, cheers, everybody. Here we go. Very smooth, very drinkable. This is good. I'm not getting, I think I like the Mosaic hop balance because it's getting, the Mosaic hops kind of balance this out. You definitely get, I'm tasting Mosaic and Citra. Not sure if I get any Galaxy hops in this. One more swig. Okay. I definitely, and again, I don't want to say this before I said this last night. I don't want to say this is 450's fault. I don't know if I like dry hopping as much. Not saying that I don't hate it, but this is good. It's an A beer again. I think the flavors match well. I'm getting some of the citra going on the palate now, but very smooth. 7.2. It's very smooth for 7.2. Another killer beer. This is great. Good summer beer. And you say, why are you reviewing these beers? Here, look at the head on that. And look at the carbonation. I know you can't see that color. There is some tremendous carbonation, and I'm looking at right now the bubbling and the carbonation on this. But another killer. These guys just produce phenomenal beers, and I really do think. One thing I was going to say, I really do think the reason that these beers are being produced at such a high level is the limited production. And I know it sucks because so many craft breweries now are so big, and one time that beer was so awesome, but the product, you just can't keep it. You just can't. And you do your best, and you try your best with the small batch production, and that's what a 450 is doing. Now, the price-wise, I was watching a review earlier today. A guy was knocking 450, saying it's expensive. It's a little pricey, but it's not, though. First of all, there's a 16-ounce cans. Second of all, $4 for a beer. You go to a bar, you're paying $3.50, $4 for a Bud Light draft, or even a Bud Light bottle, $3.50 in most places. So I know you're picking it up and you're going to your house, and Bud Light to I know the same as being out and you're buying it, but I don't know. I think people, look at that and freak out, but I don't think it's a great deal. I'm not saying you're getting the benefit of the doubt, but I think it's standard. I don't think it's awful. I think it's that moderate in between. I'm not saying you're a great consumer and you're saving money, but you're not necessarily being raped like that guy was saying. So one more swig here until I get a final score. That's excellent. It's an A beer for me. The Mosaic and Galaxy hops are. See, this is almost like this would be like a Galaxy on a Citra high from Mantry, but these are kind of blending in. I don't know if probably more of each of those individual hops, but this is just good. And this company is just awesome. So it's another A beer. Thanks to Steve Mikesell. And cheers, everybody. We got Fruity Nuggets in there, and we'll see you guys soon. Cheers.